What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of our outlooks for the 2025 MLB season. Today we're talking about the Los Angeles Dodgers, and honestly, this is probably going to be a quicker one than usual because the Dodgers are a super team. They have had the best offseason. They did everything your favorite team probably you wanted them to do, of course. They finished 98 and 64. Everyone's mad at them because they're spending money. I'll just say it, I'm not a Dodgers fan. They're doing nothing wrong. There's nothing in the rules saying you can't spend money. I'm assuming with the next CBA players agreement, the owners meetings, I could see a lockout happening because teams not liking what the Dodgers are doing, of course. But overall, let's just get into their free agents that they brought in and lost. They brought back in Teoscar Hernandez, 3 years, $66 million. They lose out on Jack Flaherty, who they traded for from Detroit. He goes back to Detroit, 2 years, $35 million. Blake Trinan, they get back 2 years, $22 million. Enrique Hernandez, 1 year, $6.5 million. Clayton Kershaw comes back 1 year, $7.5 million. Joe Kelly, still a free agent. Walker Buehler, they lost 1 year, $21.05 million. Kind of surprised about the Walker Buehler thing. I thought he was a career Dodger, but they went another route, and they basically made that rotation unstoppable, and it is going to be nasty when we get to it. But let's look at their lineup first. So looking at their lineup that goes as following: Shohei Ohtani, multiple-time MVP; Mookie Betts, a former MVP; Freddie Freeman, another former MVP; Teoscar Hernandez, who they re-signed; Max Muncy; Will Smith; Michael Conforto, who they signed to a one-year deal this offseason; Tommy Edman, and then Hyun-Sung Kim, who they signed from the KBO, who I am intrigued by. They don't really have him projected to have the greatest first year in the MLB, a projected 699 OPS. I posted a video a while back breaking down Hyun-Sung Kim's game, what he can bring. This was before he signed with the Dodgers, so at the end of it, you can just skip it. I'm just making predictions of where I thought he was going to go. I picked the Mariners, but that did not happen. Dodgers get him. I was kind of surprised by this, and looking at their bench, they have Austin Barnes, Miguel Rojas, Chris Taylor, of course, and Enrique Hernandez, who they brought back. When I'm looking at this lineup, however, it's literally just the top of this order that's awesome. Everyone is projected at least a 4 or higher in the top 3. Shohei, 5.8 projected WAR. Not even the highest on the team. The highest is Mookie Betts by literally 0.1%, a 5.9 projected WAR for Mookie Betts. Both those guys projected a WRC over 140, including Freddie Freeman at 140. But look at these projected OPSs. Shohei, 956. Mookie Betts, 869. Freddie Freeman, 865. It's crazy how good they are. This is a team I wouldn't be shocked if all 3 of these guys are in the MVP race. More than likely, Shohei Ohtani might be in the running to win another one. I would not be surprised. Mookie Betts, it will be in the running to win an MVP. Freddie Freeman. Teoscar Hernandez is a very sneaky dark horse, in my opinion, to get some MVP votes. 2.7 projected WAR, 786 OPS projection-wise. He is a very underrated guy. I do not really like the strikeout percentage, almost pushing 30%. That's something he struggles with, but Teoscar Hernandez is very underrated. He had a breakout year last year at his age 32 season. It was by far, I would say, his best of his career, in my opinion, in LA, and it seems like he's found a home for the rest of his career where it is going to work out. I am very intrigued about the Michael Conforto signing, see how that goes, but overall, let's look at this loaded rotation because it is something else. Okay, so looking at the rotation and bullpen, it goes like this: Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Blake Snell, who they signed, Tyler Glasnow, Roki Sasaki, who they signed, and Tony Gonsolin. And bullpen-wise, they signed Tanner Scott, signed Kirby Yates, Blake Trinan, they bring back Alex Vesia, Anthony Banda, Justin Wrobleski, Landon Knack, and Dustin May, who's a former starter. And don't forget, they have Clayton Kershaw down here, Emmett Sheehan, Gavin Stone, all those guys are injured, and then Shohei Ohtani when he eventually goes back into the pitching rotation. This is an amazing staff. This is an absolutely amazing staff. They brought in Blake Snell. I was surprised by that. That was very early. They got that done quick because they learned with Blake Snell last year. He waited so long to go to the Giants, struggled at the beginning. He waited to sign until middle of spring training, I think it was, and he did not have the greatest year. Comes to LA, and he came early so he can make it to spring training, and he's been pitching there. 3.4 projected WAR, almost highest on the team. Let's just take a look at Roki Sasaki really quick. They have him projected at 3 WAR, 3.48 ERA. I wouldn't be surprised if Roki struggles his rookie year. I would not be surprised. I'm not just hating, but at Roki Sasaki, I'm very intrigued by. He's only 23 years old. We saw Yoshinobu Yamamoto kind of struggle at the beginning. I know we all look at the Korea game. I think it was the first game of the season. He struggled greatly in this innings, but then he became a really good pitcher by the end of it. Roki Sasaki is going to be a future Cy Young candidate. I just don't think this year is going to be as good as people hope. I could see his ERA maybe pushing the 3.7 to 3.8 range. I think 3.48, they are really high on Roki. They love his Ks per 9 as well. They have 3 pitchers in this rotation with a K per 9 of 11 or more. Overall, this pitching rotation is awesome. There's literally not a bland part of it. Tony Gonsolin is still a great option. 4.49 ERA, that's the highest projected starter. He'll probably be replaced by a Shohei when he comes back to pitch, or a Clayton Kershaw when he comes back to pitch, and he'll be moved to the bullpen. I kind of feel bad for a Tony Gonsolin, for a Dustin May, for a Gavin Stone, Emmett Sheehan when they come back, because what spot are they going to have in this rotation? They are going to either be bullpen guys, or they are going to be pitching elsewhere, because here's the thing the Dodgers do perfectly. They don't really need their top prospects because they have enough money to just replace them with guys in free agency or via trade. They were in the Garrett Crochet sweepstakes. That didn't happen. Instead, they go sign Blake Snell, and that pushes a prospect or a rookie out of the rotation who might be hurt or just might be struggling. I even forgot about Bobby Miller, who as well is hurt. See where he is. He's down here somewhere. I think he's projected in the minors. But other than that, the Dodgers, that is my outlook for the 2025 MLB season. I think they're going to be solid. Of course they will. Could they push 100 wins? More than likely, yes. They will win the NL West. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're almost 300 subscribers. Trying to hit that by opening day. Make sure to like the video and comment down below your thoughts on the LA Dodgers down below. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.